Look, it's Chuck. Remember Chuck? We haven't seen him on the blog in a long time. One of our famous personalities. Chuck Ingram, the wise one. How you been? Look at that. He looks like Kane from Kung Fu. They don't even remember that show. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, I know, but nobody else.
I was religious while watching that.
Yeah, that was one of the best shows ever made. It's nobody even remembers it anymore. It's like all those shows of the 70s. As soon as we're dead and gone, nobody will even think of them.
That's okay. There'll be other things. Hopefully some quality things.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah. So what's the word?
Of course, I'm sure 400 years ago, when Shakespeare died, they said they would.
Well, I know, but yeah.
So much for quality.
Yeah, well, that's true. But
Entertainment.
that was yeah, that's a good point actually. But I think that might be on a different level than TV shows. The great literature, Although I think there are shows that
It wasn't great literature. It was great entertainment.
Pope. Yeah, they were plays, right?
Well, yeah, because I never, what the hell was it? I never really enjoyed Shakespeare until I actually saw it on stage.
Yeah.
And then I started enjoying the heck out of it.
Oh, really? I've never seen a Shakespearean play.
Go see him. Forget about reading it and stuff. Go see it.
Yeah. They have that Shakespeare Festival in Ashland. I should go check that out.
Well, hell, take a vacation to London.
Yeah.
The way the British do it. The British know how to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
They really do.
Like the Masterpiece Theater.
No.
no,
My wife loves it. I hate it.
You don't like it? Why?
It's...
You just don't like it?
No.
Yeah, okay, I get you. So what are you driving now? 54? Mornings?
Yeah.
Right.
I am 54.
So you're staying overnight?
Tonight,
you're back to your pattern.
No. I'm just tonight. That's the only night I've stayed.
I haven't seen you staying overnight in a while, but you've been working nights, I guess. What have you been doing?
I've been going home almost every night.
I haven't seen you in a while. When was the last time I ran into you?
That's because of our hours.
Yeah, I know, but I usually run into you somewhere.
I think we waved each other in the car or the bus.
Yeah, right. I see you
That's
coming.
about it.
We don't see each other. Okay, well, so what's up? Any good stuff?
Anything good? I'm
many-
just looking up some history, Marine Corps history.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Found a bunch of document dump for when I was there with my unit.
Oh really? Yeah.
And a couple minor interesting things.
That stuff about your unit.
Yeah.
Are you mentioned?
Yeah.
You're in that.
Yeah, 1st Battalion, 1st Marines, Delta Cup.
Oh.
I'm looking to see if they put in these documents a certain incident which happened, which would just got a bunch of us court-martialed. Could have put it from the front of a firing squad.
Oh, that bad, huh?
It wasn't that bad. Actually, it was that good. And once they straightened it out, the guy, the NCO who gave us the order, which we refused to do, disappeared. He was gone out of the unit.
I
A
see.
couple days later.
How's your daughter doing?
She's doing okay.
Where is she now?
Arizona.
In the service.
No.
She's out.
She's been out for a year, but a year.
Well, then I haven't.
Year and a couple months.
So then I haven't talked to you in a year because the last time.
Really? Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So the last time I talked to you, she was not out. I know that for sure.
She was just about out, I think.
I know, but she was on a ship or something, or what? Not sure. I don't remember. But
No, she's up at Whidbey Island at the time.
Oh, right. Okay. I knew there was something about water.
Yeah.
Okay, so she survived it, man. She survived Iraq. Good for her.
Yeah, she did. It affected her.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Did-
Bad, huh? It's no fun for women in the military. Bye, Betsy.
It's worse for women.
Bye,
in the
Betsy.
military.
I'm being good.
In fact, if I realized how
There's Betsy, by the way, our favorite station agent. Now that what's her name's gone, you're the best one, huh?
if I know how tough it, not tough, how miserable it could be for a woman in the military, I would have broke both her legs.
What if she?
So she couldn't go.
Yeah, good for you. I mean, she shouldn't have gone in, should she? It was not as.
She did well. She did
Okay.
She did her job.
She survived it.
But there were some things about it which was.
Well, yeah, you care to share any of this? inside information with the rest of us. How about, okay, Chuck. Here is a...
How about a bus driving story?
No.
No bus driving?
I want, Chuck here is one of our conservatives, but he's a good conservative. He's one of the good ones. So who's your favorite candidate? Republican. Republican.
I don't have one.
Who's the most whacked out wacko Republican?
Whacked out whack?
Yeah, I think the Republicans are all a bunch of whack chops, except for Ron Paul, of course. Who I like.
Yeah, but he's the one who'll be the third. He's not really Republican. He's a libertarian.
Yeah, I like him.
He's hardcore libertarian.
I like him. But I like him. I think he's. I'd vote for him.
I do too, but he's unfortunately, when it comes to especially matters of defense and foreign policy, and matters of certain areas of law enforcement, I think he'd be a disaster.
Really, you like the idea that we have military bases all over the world?
Put it on pause. That's a tough thing to answer. My answer to the military bases all over the world after 30 seconds of thought is that I wish we didn't. Unfortunately, we are the only ones who are capable of mounting defense against the forces of evil and badness.
Oh, you mean like Al-Qaeda, for example?
No, I mean the Russians.
The Russians are not there.
No, the Russians want to be there.
But they're not.
And the Chinese are possibly getting there.
Well, so you think we're going to battle the Chinese? We're going to stop the evil forces of the Chinese?
No, but we need those bases, etc., to keep them in check until they evolve from the present hardcore fascist economy and government into something that I don't think they will.
So if those bases weren't there, the red menace, what is it, the yellow menace will start creeping our way?
You know, Reed,
I'm putting words in.
Banks and everything. Good God.
The banks are not the yellow menace.
They're bribing people left and right. They sink hundreds of millions of dollars in bribes in the Panama.
Who does?
The Chinese, in order to get the contract to run the Panama Canal.
I don't know anything about that.
They're running the Panama Canal.
The Chinese are running. Did you know that, folks? You heard it here first. The Chinese are running the Panama Canal.
When Panama put the thing up for contract some years back in the 90s, I can't remember when in the 90s, but in the 90s somewhere, and they were just flooding the place with tons of money for the people.
I didn't know that.
Made the decision, and
are they actually running the canal?
They're one of their government corporations runs the canal.
Really? I didn't know
That's
that.
true.
I haven't heard China talk about trying to expand anywhere. They haven't.
No.
They haven't expanded themselves ever, from what I know.
Oh no, they're expanding tremendously, but they're using primarily the can't remember the name of it. Mercantile.
Yeah.
Expansion system.
Yeah. Okay. They're like have economic ties.
East India Company.
Yeah, but what about us? We already own the whole world.
No, we don't.
We economically control everything.
They own us, so
they don't own us.
No, they don't own us, but because they've got so much invested in us, they can't afford to have us fall. Because we fall, they fall.
Well, I think that the banks own everything, don't you?
No.
You don't think that? You think the Chinese own everything?
No, they own a nice chunk of everything.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure about this Chinese phobia.
The three countries own most everything are in order. United States, Great Britain, Netherlands, believe it or not, because they got the oldest corporations and they're still intact and they
really
for centuries,
like the Indonesia Dutch company and all
that stuff, and then the Chinese.
Oh. See, it's the world according to Chuck. He's always interesting to talk to. I like the way you have them in order, of ownership. So that the Dutch have more than the Chinese.
The Dutch have more than the Chinese. In fact, if you put ownership per capita in the world, if just within those countries.
What about the Germans, man? They'd have all of Europe.
The Netherlands, they had all of Europe. And the Netherlands would be by far the richest country, richest people on earth.
Oh. What about the Swiss? They own all the gold. They have the only place where there's banks.
I don't know where the gold is. I think it's all in industrial use.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I got a bunch of gold. Don't you have some?
Yeah, around my wife's neck.
You don't have any gold coins or nothing?
Wedding ring?
Yeah, no gold coins or bullion or nothing. People have it because I have it.
I do got silver bullets just in case.
Silver bullets in case a werewolf attacks?
Yeah.